to it. He had these labeled when they came into me as like middle, left, and right, the way he wanted things panned. What was supposed to be paramount over the rest of them.
She pictures Tennessee.
And this is just how I've always done my vocals. These plugins will be on every instance that I have automatically. So I'll have a de-esser, SSL channel, which I'll get into in a second, RVox, a little bit of tune, not too much going on here, and that'll always come first in my chain. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll leave a little bit of a low shelf in the one that's supposed to be in the center, give it a little bit more body, and then for the sides, I'll just pull it out. I'll adjust as needed, because the way that I've always thought about this, those doubles and all of those layers kind of become, unless they're background vocals, I guess they still are, but it is easier for me to think about, they become your new lead vocal. Once you've got these leveled and panned and EQ'd the way that you want, okay, that's good. And now I'm moving on, and I might treat the whole thing. EQ wise, we're doing a roll off, probably around 250. I always start from the bottom up. So the small boost, probably around 90 for a little more body. Pull a little bit of 700 here, narrow Q. Always go wide with the middle band to just bring out a little bit of presence. And then 3 decibels at 10K.
Why won't you care for me on purpose? No.
Looks like we did wide cut in the 200s. And then a dynamic.
What?
Pull out some of that ring. Super wide top shelf. Revision gray. Little bit of top end. Little bit of reduction in the upper mids for some of the bite. A slower attack for the low end, but also for the mid range, because I really want the transients to come through. Decapitator, another staple. The Neve emulation. I don't usually touch the tone. Another roll off just to clean things up. And I think a thing that a lot of people tend to leave out sometimes is like, don't underestimate the power of a high cut on vocals. Just to take off some of the edge. You're still gonna get a really bright vocal, or as bright as you want it. In this case, maybe not so much. I wasn't really going for like a super bright pop vocal, but even on a mix like that, I'd still usually roll off to taste. So you could add a little bit back later. In this case, I didn't. Parallel compression on vocals, pretty much always. I'll high pass it so that the low end stays the same, and it just squeezes down on like the mids, highs, and let me just play it for you. So it's super light. Probably can't even really hear that, but I'll play it without.
Why won't you care for me on purpose? No, I'm out here getting nervous. Told me, honey.
It just brings everything together in such a nice way. You're gonna get a little bit of a volume jump, but you can account for that later. A little bit of compression to finish here, so right before. And the only 2 effects that I was using on any of the vocals in the song, tight room reverb and a little bit of, actually no. Did I automate it? I have 1 automation at the end here.
How I get when I see your face.
Super basic delay. Probably wouldn't even catch it. A little bit of volume automation throughout the whole song.